prompt engineering is highly demanding skills within many industry, not just in IT industry. It's in finance, fashion, and education, banking, etc. It is one of the key skills which recently gained momentum due to introduction of AI and chatbot within the various industries. So demand for the prompt engineers is increasing day by day, and it's having huge scope within India. So in this video we are going to learn and we are going to know more about the prompt engineering and how we can master these skills to build our career and to highlight that in our resume with respect to your job readiness. So let's start with the basics. Let's see my mind map where we are going to discuss about the core principles and 10 tips about how you can learn this prompt engineering quickly. And at the last we are going to discuss about the next steps and the connecting the dots. So let's start with the core principles. Let's see my mind map. What is a core principle of the prompt engineering? So before that, I want to tell you what is a prompt engineering basically. So prompt engineering is the structuring your words in such a way so that large language model, which is basically a AI based, like text to image or text to text, they can understand what output they have to generate. So that is called the prompt engineering. But prompt engineering is not just limited to the output delivery. It is more about educating your AI models also. So let's start with the core principles. How and what are the different core principles and the core strategy we should take care of, that we should consider before using the AI model. So let's start with my mind map. So first one is a clarity and the specificity. So the more you will be clear and more you will be to the very specific with respect to what exactly you are looking from these models. So it will give you the specific output what exactly you are looking for. So that is a one core principle. The second one is a context awareness. So it is same like, right, if you are communicating to simple human being also, before any conversation you have to tell the context. Similar way, the way you are communicating to the AI model, let's take an example of chat GPT, you have to clearly define the context, what exactly you are looking for that and what is the context behind that. So that is also one of the core principle. Third one is a ethical consideration. What happens as a prompt engineer or the general user also, whatever input we are feeding to the AI models, it adapts and learn from that. So we have to be very ethical with respect to feeding any data to the these AI model, and not just feeding the data, the request data we are asking, that also we should be ethical. We shouldn't be misusing others personal data, or we should not be posting inappropriate request also. Anyway, deny that, but there are different way it can be feeded, such as a gender biases and age level biases or any type of biases. And if you observe the output also, sometime you will feel like it is based on the biases. Why? Because these model has been learned like that, they have been trained like that. So being a responsible prompt engineer or the user, we have to always consider to being the ethical. Next one is experimentation and the iteration. The more you will experiment, more you will iterate the same prompt, you will be more near to your expected output. So keep doing the experimentation with respect to your prompts as well as the iteration. The last one is a domain and the task understanding. So before giving to the prompt, if you really want to get the expected output, you should be very clear with respect to your task and the domain, exactly what you are looking for before designing any prompt. So these are the 5 core principles which we will be using in this video to understand the tips, and you can consider it for further use also. Always follow these 5 core principles. Now next one we are going to discuss about the 10 tips. So let's start with the tip number 1. Tip number 1 is, if you really want to master the prompt engineering, you should be getting into the basic first. Before directly jumping into and start experimenting, first you try to understand these model, because you are not the user there. Because anybody can use chat GPT and all. As a prompt engineer, you should be understanding what are the different models are supported currently, not just in chat GPT, what are other ways with respect to the prompt engineering, and you should be understanding its basic, how it works exactly, because you are a prompt engineer and you are not a user of the chat GPT. Now tip number 2 is, define your objective. When you're starting your learning, first you set a clear objective or goal for yourself, how and at what level exactly you're looking for the information. You are really going to use it with respect to your any assignments, or you really want to take it as your career option. At that level of detail you have to get into that. So define first your objective before learning the prompt engineering. The third tip is, craft a high quality prompts and be very specific. Follow the principles and be very specific, and with the multiple iteration you can keep refining that prompt also, and you can compare the results also. In that way you will come to the very near and result oriented prompts. The number 4 is, experiment and iterate. So I already told you, experimentation and iteration is a core principle of that, and if you keep doing that, that is really going to build a high quality prompts. Now tip number 5 is, utilize prompt engineering tools. So you can utilize a different prompt engineering tools such as Open API. These are all freeware. GPT-3 Playground, then Hugging Face Transformers, then GPT-3 powered chatbot, etc. There you can practice the prompts and try to see the results also. With the same prompts, what are the different results. And when you're learning the prompt engineering, either you can be very specific to tool such as the chat GPT, but as a prompt engineer, when we are calling, so you should be knowing the basic and different type of other models also. So my recommendation is, you start with the concept, then move to the specific tools, and there you can widen your area of learning, and do not limit just to the chat GPT. Have exposure on few other tools also. So that is a tip number 5. Tip number 6 is, a community engagement. The more you will engage with the community, because these models keeps changing, and these tool and vendors, they keep releasing a new version. So if you are a part of the community, you will come to know you will learn fast, and also you will get to know the updates also with respect to the different updates in the models. So you can join various open AI community forums, that also you can join. Reddit also you can join, and GitHub. So these are having an inbuilt community. You can search there and join those communities, and you don't need to be proactive member initially. You just observe what is happening and what are different updates, and then slowly you can start getting engaged into the different conversation, and as well as you can post your questions also within the community. Tip number 7 is, online courses and the resources. When it comes to the structured learning, because you can also learn by yourself, but if you go through the structured program, or if you go via certain mentor, your learning journey will be reduced, and also your results will be your outcome will be more result oriented. I hope you are getting it. So either you can enroll for the online courses such as Udemy, Coursera and B10X, etc., or you can connect with any specific mentor, because nowadays prompt engineering is in peak actually, and it is widely accepted by the many industry, and it's having huge scope within India and outside India also. So if you really want to master that, you can connect with any mentor who is teaching that in detail. So there you will get to know more about it. So that is my tip number 7. You can leverage online courses and resources plus mentor also. Tip number 8 is a ethical consideration, that is also derived from the core principle only. Always be careful about the biases and the fairness, because somehow the words we are giving to these model, they are learning that. So be very ethical and consider your biases, and be fair, and do not spread the misinformation, or do not use AI model with respect to the harmful content building. And that also, please don't do that, and be very ethical. Privacy and data security side also, if somebody's data it's a private data might has been feeded there, and do not misuse those data, and take care of the privacy. In journal, always consider the ethical aspects of the AI model. AI is one of the, I would say, it's a superpower, because it's literally empowered all the industries. So use it in an ethical way. Do not use and misuse it with respect to the harmful and spreading misinformation, right? Please do not use that, and always consider the ethical consideration. Now tip number 9 is a continuous learning. So see, continuous learning will always be there, because these model keep updating. So keeping yourself updated with the latest versions is always needed. It's not a helpful, it's always needed to keep yourself updated. So please do that, and continue and be a part of the community, and keep learning and upgrade yourself day by day once you set the foundation of the prompt engineering. Now tip number 10 is a leverage pre-built template. At the beginning, you can leverage and observe how this pre-built templates has been designed. You can use, and then slowly you can start building your own prompt, because here we are trying to learn the prompt engineering more. So if you are using the inbuilt templates as a beginner, you can start with that, but learn from this, and you derive the skills in such a way you will be able to create those templates or the prompts with the better results. So that is our more motive. And how you can leverage the pre-built template initially, you can get that from the OpenAI community forum. You can get that from the GitHub and their developer documentation, online communities, AI blogs and tutorial. Many AI influencers also, they keep writing a blogs and tutorial about that. You can follow them in the social media. You will get the more information with respect to the prompt engineering also, and the latest updates also. So these are the 10 tips, and I highly recommend you get a hands-on on this, because this is one of the area which you can master quickly. That I can tell that from my last 17 years, because if you take any tools or any language, it takes time. It's huge time. But as compared to those, prompt engineering, I found it flexible and quickly to learn, and it's having a huge scope also. It is more how this technology is evolving. It's evolving from programming languages to tool based. Now it is AI model, and now it came to the prompts, right? So it is evolving in that stage. So better take advantage of it and master it, so that you'll have you can use it not just as a prompt engineer, as a career option, even for your productivity also you can use it, because you can do a lot with respect to the prompt engineering. And these are all my 10 tips if you want to start with respect to the prompt engineering. Now let's continue with our next step. So as because you watched this video till end, so I am offering you my free course, and that is not just one course, it's my bronze membership, and that is having a 5 course you can see in my screen. So it is having a resume and the interview readiness blueprint, and access to the clarity career drive. Also it's having inner circle call I am giving. Usually it's a part of the silver membership, but I am giving it in the bronze membership also. And you can attend the weekly live webinar, and you can have a specific one-to-one with me. Normally I charge 1-to-1 for 999, but I am giving it if you are enrolling for the bronze membership. Reason is initially I kept the bronze membership only one course. Now I have included one of the key element from the silver membership, because I really want you to experience that how these live sessions and how these recorded courses are there, and based on that you can take decision to upgrade your membership. Bronze membership itself it's a highly valuable. You will you will come to know once you will enroll that. So link is posted in the comment window, and that you can please enroll for the bronze membership. And I am going to soon and you can schedule even your free 1-to-1 once you enroll for that. And other than that, I'm going to give you this mind map free, because this tips you can thoroughly use it, and you can start immediately. Do not wait like you just explore. If you want to enroll for the online courses, you go ahead and start doing it. And other than that, I want to tell you about my silver membership. So just pay attention, because it is having a huge value, and it is a collection of 12 to 13 courses. Now it is 13 courses. Of the 12 courses, which is covering the key pain areas with respect to the job readiness, whether it is a technology or people skills or the self mastery, and confidence building, industry insights also, and personal branding, how to look for the new job, and that is what are the different platform, everything it's covering. And professional networking, how to leverage LinkedIn or any other social media with respect to how to approach recruiters, how to approach for the startups, how to approach for the big company recruiter. Every approach has been given there. You have to just apply and start doing that. And other than that, there's the main course, job readiness clarity system, where you will be getting full clarity with respect to the job readiness. It's having a self-assessment tools, and that you can leverage it, and what are the next step, and these are the micro learning elements. It will not even take your more time. You will be able to complete that along with your any other if you are going through the engineering curriculum, you can do that, or if any other course you can do that. And soon I'm going to start the hackathon. So what is a hackathon? Hackathon is a collection of the 6 missions, where we exactly working on the implementation of all these strategies, principles, and the networking techniques, etc., personal branding. So this is a full 12 courses. Now it is a 13 courses, because I am giving one challenge also. So that I thought as a part of the gold membership, but now I am giving it as a part of the silver membership, because I really want you to grow. And once you will really experience what exactly the challenge with respect to the interview preparation, there each day is the 30-day challenge. There you will be working on each day one question. Let's take an example of tell me about yourself. So you can tell that in 100 ways, but what are those ways which can really impress recruiter? So that I am going to tell you. Similarly, there are so many other questions. 30 question, 30 days. So that is a 30-day challenge. So these are the total 13 courses. And once you'll enroll for the bronze membership, which is totally free, you will be getting a discount coupon. And actual price for worth is more than actually I would say 1 lakh, but retail price is 15,000. But because you will be enrolling for the bronze membership, I'll give you in 4,999, and that you can do that. And other than that, you can have a specific 1-to-1 with me. Normally I charge 1-to-1 for 999, but I am giving it if you are enrolling for the bronze membership. Reason is initially I kept the bronze membership only one course. Now I have included one of the key element from the silver membership, because I really want you to experience that how these live sessions and how these recorded courses are there, and based on that you can take decision to upgrade your membership. Bronze membership itself it's a highly valuable. You will you will come to know once you'll enroll that. So link is posted in the comment window, and that you can please enroll for the bronze membership. And I'm going to soon, and you can schedule even your free one-to-one once you enroll for that. And other than that, I'm going to give you this mind map for free, because this tips you can thoroughly use it, and you can start immediately. Do not wait like you just explore. If you want to enroll for the online courses, you go ahead and start doing it. So I really want you to see the succeed, because I just started this Clarity Career Tribe, and I really want you to succeed. So please take advantage of it and enroll for the silver membership also. Do the both bronze and silver, and I'll wait for you in my webinar. Please do join that, and I'll see you in my next video. Till that time, bye bye, take care. I'll see you.